Okay, quick how to get to the BCM and install this Revmatch circuit. Again, I apologize for the amateur nature of this video. First thing we need to do is remove this door sill trim. Very simple. You just grab it, pull it up, a few clips, and it comes right out. Okay, next is we got to peel the carpet back. This is kind of a pain in the butt because it's a little stiff, but just take your time and get it out of the way. And then the next thing we need to do is remove this kick plate, foot plate, and we do that by removing that 10mm bolt. And then on the bottom, there's a 10mm nut here, and you can't see it, but there's another one down there. So 2 nuts, 1 bolt, and we'll get this out of the way. Okay, the foot plate's off, and you can see the BCM right here. Ignore all these wires right here. Your car won't have those. Those are actually part of the Revmatch circuit that I've already installed in my car, and a couple other circuits that I'm kind of playing around prototyping with right now. So what we need to do first is we need to pull plug X3, which is this green plug right here, third from the left. You've got white's 1, light blue 2, green is 3. There's a little tab right in the center. You push that tab in and pull the plug out. You might need a little screwdriver to push that pin in while you're pulling it out. See if I can do it one-handed here. There we go. Okay. Once you get that pulled out of the way, the next thing I would suggest doing is, as you can see, I've already pulled some of this insulation back, wire wrapping back. I would take a very sharp number 11 X-Acto blade and slice that wire wrapping and get it out of your way so you've got more room to access these wires on the back side of the plug. Okay, I wanted to show you the components here real quick before we got into tapping the wires. This is the programmable relay right here. And this is the standard mechanical 12 volt normally open relay. There's the 634 ohm resistor that's in the circuit. On the mechanical relay, this white wire, that goes to pin 21 that was described in the circuit earlier. The yellow wire here coming out of the programmable relay goes to the mechanical relay. That's the output of the programmable relay. And this red wire here, that goes to pin 6, or the accessory 12 volt input that we talked about earlier on the circuit. So there's the 2 components, and we'll get started on accessing the plugs and tapping some wires. Okay, try and see how well this works. Okay, this is plug X3, and we need to access pins 21 and 6. Pin 6 is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And pin 21 is easy as well. Pin 21 is this one way down in the corner here. So pin 21. And then pin 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one from the left if you're looking at the face of the plug. Pin 21 is, let's see here. Can I get the camera to see it? Pin 21 is this wire right here, the one in the corner. Corner. It's a violet wire with a yellow stripe. That wire we tap. You can see, I hope, I've tapped it right here with this white wire. That one goes to the mechanical relay, and then pin 6 is our battery voltage, or excuse me, our accessory voltage. And you can see I've tapped it right here. And it is a violet wire with a black stripe. And it's kind of hard to get to. But if you follow it, let's see if I can. Here we go. There's pin 6. There's the violet and white wire. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just follow that violet wire with black stripe, and you'll tap it, and that is your accessory 12-volt input on the relay, on the programmable timer relay. Okay, once everything's connected, I would recommend taping up your joints if you did solder them, and then I just kind of tuck everything up out of the way, and she's good to go. Reassemble in the reverse order. Okay, yeah, we'll start the car up, and I'll show you. I'll start it up in first gear. As you can see, the gear selector is white, and after about 7 seconds, there, it just turned orange all by itself. So Revmatch is on now. As you can see, I can pull the paddle and turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off. Shut the car down, and then I'll start it back up again, and you can see the car starts with Revmatch off, and then after about 7 seconds, there you go. You see the indicator turn orange, that turns it back on automatically. Cool.